What is up, guys? My name is Ebenezer Frimpong and welcome back to the channel. Now you're probably wondering, whoa, Eb got on a white shirt, he's looking quite spiffy, you know, what's going on? Well, I got married today, guys. Of course I did not get married today. I don't see myself getting married anytime soon. But the reason why I'm dressed up is because a close friend of mine's parents decided to renew their vows this weekend, and I attended the entire ceremony. So no, I'm not married, I'm still on the market. Anyways, this video is about high-ticket dropshipping. Now you probably know that already because you read the title, or you got the notification for this video because you have my notification bells turned on. If you don't have it on, go ahead and tap that little bell button and turn it on. This video is basically an explainer video to explain fully what high-ticket dropshipping is. This video will also be the beginning of my high-ticket series and the very first video in my high-ticket playlist. Normally, when you hear the term Shopify dropshipping, or when anyone else is talking about just Shopify dropshipping or just dropshipping in general, they're talking about low-ticket dropshipping. What is low-ticket dropshipping? Low-ticket dropshipping is, finding cheap products on Chinese wholesale sites like AliExpress, which is the main wholesaler, main supplier base for low-ticket dropshipping, but you can also use DHgate, Lightning in the Box, a bunch of different other ones, right? They're talking about finding products on sites like that and then marking it up from $9.99 to almost $29.99. Never really exceeds that price. So that's what low-ticket is. As you know, low-ticket takes 12 to 20 days to get to the customer. Sometimes there's a lot of product issues with low-ticket, and the profit margins are small, so you have to sell much more to hit $1,000 profit per day, so which means you need a ton of traffic to generate those sales. Well, high-ticket dropshipping is very similar, right? You still use the Shopify platform. That's what I use. You can also use other platforms, but I'm not. Shopify is what I've been using, so Shopify is what I'm teaching you. But the difference here is you don't use AliExpress. You use legit suppliers. What do I mean by legit suppliers? US suppliers. If you're international, you'll be able to still partner with US suppliers, and you can also go with local suppliers that have your high-ticket product, right? So you partner with them, you become a retailer or dealer for that supplier. Now, instead of products taking 12 to 20 days, they take between 3 to 7. Right, which is great for you. And here's the kicker. Here's where the term high ticket comes into play. Instead of selling products that cost $19.99, you're selling products that cost $200 and up to products over $1,500. Your profit margin, whether it's 30%, profit margins range between 25 to 35%. For this example, let's say it's a 30%. If you're selling a $1,000 product and you have a 30% margin, you make $300 on that sale. And again, for me, high ticket starts at $200, but ideally you want to sell the more high-end products. So products that cost $800 or more, right? You want to go into that $1,500, $2,000, $3,000 product range. Don't get nervous. I'm gonna explain it to you. Your profit margins in high ticket are much bigger, but the process is longer. It's not like AliExpress where you pick up, you find a product, boom, you build a store. No. With high ticket, you actually have to apply for suppliers and get approved before you can sell any of their products. And with high ticket, you don't need a ton of traffic. On average, you'll get about 3 to 5 orders per day. You're not gonna get 100 orders per day. You get a very small amount of orders per day, but at the same time, it's worth it, right? You can still hit that $1,000 profit per day with high ticket. High ticket and Google Shopping together, combining, is a very powerful source because you're only bringing in traffic to your store that truly wants your product. That's why it's so ideal, but the process is a little longer than low ticket dropshipping. We don't use Oberlo, right? Oberlo only works for AliExpress. There is a software that automates it, but it depends on your supplier as well. Some suppliers have portals where you'll get an order, go into the portal, you'll place the order. Some suppliers, you actually email them. And when it comes to high ticket, you're not competing based on price. You never want to compete on price. You want to find suppliers that have a MAP policy. MAP stands for minimum advertised pricing. So what does that mean? Let's take this iPhone X for example. Apple tells all their retailers, right, to sell this product for exactly $1,000. So if you go to Best Buy, or well, in the US, this is just for the US. If you go to Best Buy, it's $1,000. If you go to T-Mobile, it's $1,000. You go to Sprint, it's $1,000. Right? I know in the UK it's around 900 bucks. It's a little cheaper. In some places it's around $1,200. I'm not sure. Right? But that's what high ticket is, right? You want MAP policy. MAP policy protects your profit margins, a 30% margin on this product. That means on every sale of this, you make $300. Without MAP policy, guess what would happen? Instead of everyone selling it at $1,000, someone would sell it at $800. Right? Now you want to compete on price, so now the next person is going to go $750. And as retailers keep doing that, what's happening is you're all eating away at your profit margins, and we don't want that. So if you're partnered with a supplier that has a MAP policy that also enforces it, all your competitors are selling the exact same product as you at the exact same price. So you're not competing on price. What you're competing on is customer service and a better offer. MAP policy just means you have to list the product on your site for the exact price that they tell you, for the price that they tell you, the minimum price that they tell you. So if it's $1,000, if the supplier says you have to list this product at $1,000, you have to list and advertise that product at $8,000. So on your website, that product needs to be listed for $1,000. When you run Google Shopping ads, it needs to be listed at $1,000. Once they land on your site, you can offer them a coupon. You just have to advertise at the price they tell you. You don't necessarily have to sell at that price. You can offer them coupons once you get them through the door, once you bring them to your store. That's why MAP policy is very important. You don't want to work with suppliers that don't have a MAP policy. So that's what high ticket dropshipping is. You don't need a lot of traffic, and I'm going to show you guys how to set up a Google Shopping campaign for high ticket stores in particular, because with high ticket stores, right from the beginning of the campaign, you're gonna make a lot of keywords negative, because a lot of keywords are only bringing people from the top of the funnel. You don't want that. You want keywords that bring people in who are at the bottom of the funnel ready to buy. So for example, let's say someone goes online and types in DSLR camera. They're still shopping around. They don't know what camera they want yet. They type in a DSLR Canon camera or whatever. They're scrolling around, they're still shopping out, comparing. But someone who goes to Google and types in buy Canon T6, they're further along in the buying process and their card is in their hand ready to buy. Right? So it's a sort of different strategy when it comes to Google Shopping ads for high ticket. I'm going to teach you guys that. And for high ticket dropshipping, I also use Bing as well. I use Bing shopping ads. Most people don't know Bing has shopping ads as well. That's generally the rundown for high ticket dropshipping. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, share, and most definitely subscribe. See you guys next time.
That's a vibe. She wanna vibe. That's a vibe. Yeah. That's a vibe. It's a vibe.